We don't create a reserve study in a vacuum. It's a collaborative process joining the experience and expertise of the reserve study professional to the vested interests and property knowledge of the board and management. We created this behind the scenes How a Reserve Study is Made webinar to help our clients appreciate their vital role in the reserve study creation process. They have the responsibility to maintain the physical assets of the association, and those assets are in a constant state of decline. Because it's a complex challenge, we're here to help. It's wrong to think that once we're hired, the next contact we'll have with the client is when we tell them their reserve study is completed. A reserve study is just that, an evaluation of the physical and financial needs of the association. If you go to the doctor with a sore elbow, the doctor's going to ask you what brought this on. Those questions begin to reveal the solution, just like when we ask our clients when the asphalt was last sealed, or why the pool furniture looks so new when we expected it to be old and faded. So we created a webinar in 3 parts, showing what goes into preparing for a site inspection, actually performing the site inspection, and finishing the report. In preparing for the site inspection, in this webinar, we show how we gather enough information through either client-provided information or satellite tools to arrive at the property prepared. Planning in advance helps us to arrive with sufficient staff to accomplish the site inspection in a timely manner. We want to spend our time observing and documenting and not be continually surprised by what we see on site. For years, every site inspection started off with a kickoff meeting. But after COVID-19 encouraged us to do more online meetings, we found that scheduling online meetings in advance of the site inspection have turned out to be a great new protocol. In the webinar, we show an example of a kickoff meeting performed days in advance of the site inspection that took 1 hour. If we would have done that meeting on-site, in person, it would have taken about 3 hours of everyone's time. Performing the site inspection means working the plan to get all the information we need about the property. In a full reserve study, that means establishing a lot of quantities. How much roofing or asphalt, how many elevators, or what size of boiler, things like that. In the webinar, we demonstrate using a combination of satellite tools, outdoor measuring equipment, and indoor measuring equipment. We like to make sure that the story makes sense, meaning that the observed condition matches the age of the asset. Anything that doesn't becomes a follow-up homework question. We also make a list of what we don't know, like the service history of the elevator or boiler. All those unanswered questions result in the list of homework questions that we'll need to resolve once we're back in the office. We don't leave the property until we've worked the plan, learning all that can be learned, and are armed with a list of homework questions that need to be answered. Finishing the report means resolving all the homework questions, performing the financial analysis on the resulting components, and summarizing all our findings and recommendations. The bottom line of a reserve study is answering every board member's question, what do I do now? We want that question to be clearly answered and base it on a well-documented, solid foundation. In the webinar, we show how field notes get turned into reserve components, how funding theory gets turned into your funding plan, and how our recommendation leads your association towards a peaceful and productive future. To see the webinar, click on the link below. If you find this information valuable, consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel. We're committed to helping you move towards an improved future.